Come on in.
Thank you. They was getting more money than they unemployment.
I wait for everybody to come on in. 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 Y'all keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come in. Y'all know when I go live. Y'all know I'm gonna go live. Keep on coming in. Keep coming in. Keep on coming in. Keep on coming in. Come on in. That's right. Keep on coming in. Y'all keep on coming in. Come on 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 in.
There's no budget here at the Boom Boom Room. See, we have no glam squad here. There's no hairstylist, no nail technician, no makeup artist, just you. This is a do-it-yourself type of gig over here, sweetie. So guess what? This will separate the little girl from the women. Now let's get to it.
Y'all keep on coming in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to another week of Our Point of View. It's time to what? Get our judge. Look, y'all. Hey, Coco.
How you feeling?
Girl, I'm here. Okay. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. It's another week of Our Point of View. Thank you all for the love and support. And my show tonight is dedicated to my son, Tevin. Whew.
Come on in.
So I'm not gonna start that.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's been a rough week for me here this week. But I'm here, thank God I'm here. And we're gonna have a good show.
Absolutely. 100%.
Girl, yeah, because I need to shake it off. Where I'm at. Hey Jason, hey daughter, hey Justice, Hey Jay, hey Trinity. Shout out to the Hey Yo, I Love You family. Baby, let me tell y'all something. I got a hey Titan, I love you too, son. I done hook my TV up, y'all.
It is sickening.
So now I don't have to squint and try to bug my eyes so I can see these comments and stuff. But put the comments up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. We gotta get on it, honey. So I thank y'all so much for the love and support and the prayers and all that. I appreciate it. Like I said tonight, my show is dedicated to my son Tevin, who transitioned on Monday morning, actually. And I love you, son, and this one's for you. So listen, I was in Birmingham this weekend. Mm-hmm. I've been off social media since the show last week, so I don't know what's going on in the world today. It was hard for me to put this show together so we could find something to talk about, but I did it, and I hope they enjoy it.
You did.
I hope y'all enjoy it. Coco, how was your week?
It was pretty good. I didn't really do much. I got ready for the ball.
You got ready for the ball? Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But I was in Birmingham. Miss Universal Show Queen, who I am, and I'm back on it, and I started performing again and wearing my crown. Start performing in my crown again because it's almost time for me to give up my title in Hawaii. So I was in Birmingham, and I was in Tuscaloosa first with Genesis, my sister Genesis down in Tuscaloosa. Shout out to Genesis. And then I went on to Birmingham to Al's on 7th and was with Cece and the girls over there in Birmingham. And I got to see my son, of course, Javon, because I haven't seen him in so long. So it was so good to see him and get to hug his neck and hang out and be with him and spend some time with my baby. Yeah, so that was fun. And then I came home, child. It was like a busy weekend, girl, because I had like that and Friday and Saturday. Mm-hmm. Then I came home that morning to repack for the show, and I got an award. It is so pretty. This is the Mark Award I got for community excellence. And it was a really, really beautiful and emotional day. And I had a really good time. My mom was there to support me, my best friend Clark and Frida, and a lot of other friends. And it was other nominees there. And also, Savannah Westbrook surprised me and came down to visit and to support me as I got my award, her and Kiyoko. So thank them so much. And thank you, everybody who sent out all the congratulations and stuff. I haven't posted about it because, of other situations, but I am grateful. I am thankful for that. This is my first award that I've ever received. So it was really, 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 really sweet. Really a special moment. And it's from the Normal Anomaly, I think it's incorporated, I don't want to say this wrong, but the Normal Anomaly and the M Society, they had this award ceremony. So thank you guys so much for this prestigious award. I appreciate it. I love it. It's heavy too, girl. It's heavy. Yeah,
it's nice. I had picked it up earlier.
Yeah, I feel like
that's a real thing.
Yeah, that's a real thing, child. I mean, they spent the coin. So this weekend, I'm in Dallas at Marty's for my sister Loretta's birthday bash, Scorpio birthday bash. So if you're in Dallas in the area, please stop by Marty's and come and get your juice with us and celebrate the Scorpios. And then I'm at the Roundup at that Sunday evening at 7 and the Virgin Brunch at the Virgin Hotel. No, that ain't nothing for that.
Okay.
No, girl, you was looking like her. But tonight is the Trans Awareness Ball at the Boom Boom Room. I'm excited about that because this is Trans Awareness Week. So always shout out your transgender sisters and brothers and give them some love across the social media. And special guest host is Mother Tishi herself, Giselle Barbie Royale, Miss Royal. She's in Houston, so she's here to get her just tonight. And she said
she's here on the weekend, right?
Yeah, she's here the whole weekend. She's at her Burger Mary's Friday and Saturday. Then she off somewhere on Sunday, but she's here. She's the mother of the Bush Queens. Now Sasha had to give up her reign. She said Sasha Mayer now. So speaking of Bush Queens, let's welcome in Neil Dupree.
What's going on? How are you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
In the house looking at the Housewives Ultimate Trip.
What? Oh, that started. Oh, okay. I need to catch up on that. Let's welcome in Kid Bazooka Aja.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
What's up?
And let's welcome in Dominique Sanchez.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Hey, she got some new hair on tonight, baby. she got a new piece on tonight.
Continental Elite piece.
Oh, okay. Girl, well, I thought you was gonna have your glasses on this week. This week. Oh, there they go.
I got them, sis.
Then they sky blue, girl. So, how was your week, Neil?
My week was good. What did I do? Nothing. This is the last week of work. My regular play cards. I went to the show on Saturday night. That was it. I didn't do nothing major.
Hey, Raja, I love you, sister. You ain't do nothing. This is the first time I haven't talked to you in like a whole week. Like, really. We just chatted the other night, but we ain't really talked all week.
I know. I don't know what's going on. Life is changing.
Aja, how was your week?
So far, it's been good. Hanging in there. Just making it through. Excited. Got some new things going on. So just making it through. But it's been a good week.
And you, Dominique?
It's been a good week for me as well. Had to, go out and get a job because, as you know, the bar that I was working for sold.
Really?
And so, it sold, new owners. And so my pay had to be cut. So I had to go out and get a job. So I went and got another job. So I start on the 29th.
Congratulations.
So, just thank you. I'm excited.
Oh, wow. I did not know that. So is things changing with shows and stuff over there? Or?
The shows are the same. They're just changing up the format. So I won't be working as often.
Okay.
But that's okay. With you start to learn. I think what it helped me realize, though, more than anything else, is that I can't rely on this as my main source of income anymore. Because it changes so often. And then it changes without any regard to the people that it affects. Mm-hmm. So now I've got to do things to protect myself. And then now that I have a kid to think about, I've got to make sure that things are stable for he and I outside of this art form.
Yeah. And, we do have to look into things like that, as we get older. When I was saying in my speech the other day, when I was saying it was a hobby at first, but now it's a business. But we do have to look out for ourselves because in this business we don't have like health insurance and all that kind of stuff like that. We have to get that stuff on our own. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Well, I'm glad you got a new job, sister. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
and I hope
Dominique.
Nothing but the best for your child. And somebody said you was just saying you wanted to change a couple of weeks ago. This is God showing you He's listening. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
Child, I got the TV on the side. I ain't even looked at it not one time. I'm still looking at the laptop, but this big old TV is sitting right here where I can see these comments and I ain't got to scoot in like this. But I'm still doing it. Over the weekend, there was a tribute to the legendary Tina Devore in Atlanta, and it was a lot of entertainers from all around came to Atlanta to celebrate the life of Tina Devore. Tasha Long was there, Tommy Ross was there, Dana Douglas was there, Alicia Kelly, Paula Sinclair. It was a lot of people there. It was a beautiful moment. Therefore, for Tina Devore. Did you go, Nia?
Yes, I went.
How was it?
It was really good. My favorite, I mean, everybody was good, but my favorite, so my standouts were Tiffany Ariaga's. It's always just a treat to see Tiffany perform. Raquel Laura was amazing. A couple of old school girls who I never heard of was really good. Tasha Long closed it out. It was really good. So, Alicia Kelly, that was my first time seeing her do something other than Patti LaBelle, so that was really good.
Tasha looked beautiful. Tasha looked really beautiful.
She looks stunning.
There was a lot of people there too.
And it was good to see Tiffany Ariaga's. She looks so pretty to me. I haven't seen Tiffany in a very long time. She looked like Bunny. Look at Pearl Bailey.
I am in charge of the girl.
Yes, man. She looks so she looks so
Tara Vanessa Coleman, she was there.
Tara Vanessa Coleman was there? Oh, okay. I haven't seen her in a very long time too. Shout out to those entertainers. It's good that they went to support and celebrate the life of Tina Devore. And like I said earlier, you guys, we lost someone who was very, very, very dear to my heart. My son, Tevin. Tevin became my child back in 1994, and Tevin was older than me, but always act like the little boy. He was so spoiled, child, and wanted everything to always be about him. He didn't like none of the other kids. He was basically the only child that's where no relation came from. I'm gonna miss my baby so much, you know. So I do have like great memories, child, because he been my child for 27 years. You know,
wow.
Yeah, you know, he was the first child I had, him and Tiffany. And so when he went to jail and came home, he came right to my house. And mind you, when I met Tevin, I think I probably met him and we hung out for like the weekend or something like that. And he made me his mama. And he went back to Dallas, and then we would talk, but he ended up going to jail on his way to come and see me for my birthday. And I don't know if it happened like before, the week before or something like that, but he was coming to see me for my birthday. And so I would write him all the time. He's the only person I ever wrote in jail. I guess that's why I don't like writing nobody in jail no more. And I would write him all the time. And when he got out of jail, this is so funny. Tevin got out of jail. He was gonna get to me some type of way. He got on the Jerry Springer show. And it's a video out. He got on the Jerry Springer show. He was in Arkansas. And
Arkansas?
Yeah, he was in Arkansas. He was in Little Rock with my daughter Shayla. And Shayla then was about to go on Jerry Springer. And they took him with them to the Jerry Springer show. And he was supposed to have been the boyfriend or whatever, so they could start fighting and all that carrying on. And
girl, shut up.
Jerry Springer sent him from Chicago to Houston, and that's how he got to me.
No, that's right.
Baby, he said, "Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get there."
Wow.
Yes, indeed.
I remember that episode,
baby. And then like he had a braided bob child and some type of house tooth or some type of ugly shirt thing game. He came home in that outfit.
I didn't even know that episode.
And I didn't know Shayla then, but she ended up moving to Houston and became my daughter. And somebody just posted that video. I should have grabbed that video. I'm gonna play it for y'all soon. But what's y'all fondest memory of Tevin?
Oh, I have so many because we met the night we won Mr. and Miss Centerfold in Memphis, Tennessee. And from that, we was like glue. We was some cut-ups, honey. We had some good times. Wherever we lived, like when he lived in Atlanta, like His house was my house. We would have the good times and definitely had a lot of good laughs.
Baby,
Me and
yes,
Tevin
Lord.
we have did some scandals together. we have history. He will be missed. And I love him so much.
Neil.
So me and Tevin were we basically came together through the show. We knew each other prior to the show, and we like Kiki's social settings. So my fondest memory of Tevin is us both getting kicked out of the club together.
Okay.
We got kicked out of Midtown Moon, and he was hot about it.
Oh man,
baby, he didn't have no understanding about that, baby. I should play the videos. I should play the videos now, honey.
He was hot that night.
Oh, honey, he kept calling me and calling me and calling me. Get up, get up. They're gonna take me to jail tonight.
I had just walked to the door, walked in, they kicked us out.
What I do? I ain't done that. That's some bullshit. Baby. If I tell you, he left us a lot of good memories, child. We left some Wi-Fi, yes ma'am, the paper plates, all that, child. Dominique, did you know Tevin like that?
I met Tevin only once in person, but you know what's really interesting is that we met also through your show. And then just spontaneously, he started inboxing me. And we would just have conversations about life through inbox. And, the very last interaction I had was when he and Nicole were in Little Rock, Arkansas for the Black Pride event. And they called me and they said, call your old boss. If we don't want to stand in this long ass line, tell him to let us in.
Baby, well, he did not play. He was staying for nothing, honey.
But that was my interaction with him.
Yeah, he gonna be really, really missed. That child was hilarious.
They go to Wi-Fi.
Who Wi-Fi? The Wi-Fi?
Dominique.
They go to Wi-Fi. Child, he gonna really be missed. He was very talented. He designed a whole bunch of things for a lot of people. He stoned his ass off. If you wanted some stuff stoned, he was the one to do it, child. He props, all kind of stuff. That child was talented. And all he wanted to do was be respected and for what he did, And he was good at what he did. But I'm gonna miss my baby. And I made a video montage for him, and I'm gonna play it, and we'll be right back.
came and worked, bitch. Wait a minute, bitch. Well, I see that. Did y'all just see that? Oh my God, I'm not talking about that. Y'all better tune in. Our point of view, and let it be in. Tune in. I got to talk about that. Did y'all just see that?
Bev's making the collard greens and the turkey. All right.
Okay.
I'm Delilah making the.
I'll make the green beans and ham.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay. And who's making the potato salad?
Keisha.
I don't want it.
What's the problem?
I don't want it.
She putting cranberries in her potato salad.
Even worse, who put cranberries in their potato salad?
When?
Who put cranberries in their potato salad?
She mixed.
Oh.
So that's just that.
Michael needs to start bringing her to our event.
Well, we gonna have to talk. Okay, so
I'm making the potato salad and the green beans and ham. Who making the macaroni and cheese?
Is the Bella making the macaroni?
I don't want that either.
Well, she not.
She Indian.
What's the problem with
Bernard
that?
needs to stop dating her. Cause she Indian, she make everything too spicy and she put curry in it. She could put curry in that macaroni and cheese.
I'm about to call you back. We're gonna have to get this list together. I'm gonna
call me back with the list. I'm gonna call grandma.
Auntie.
Because I gotta go through new. I gotta go, and my hair is pinned on good, so it ain't going. Woo. Oh, bless his name. I'm not gonna start tonight because I'll give the interpretation, and then this will go into a whole new live. But anyway, I gotta.
Let me see if I can catch Bernice's ass after she turned me down in here. Kick out! Let me see. Nope. That ain't her. Oh, that look like Bernice. Oh, no, that ain't Bernice. Nope. Nope. Oh, Bernice ain't that big. Nope. Damn, I don't even see Bernice. Good. Oh, I wasted my motherfucking time. All right, ladies, let me get on out of here since I didn't get what I came to get. All right, y'all have a good night. Oh, y'all like that shit? Hold on. Yeah, y'all like that shit, huh? Let me show y'all a little something extra. Shit, Bernice gonna wish she would have had me. This is K&G's finest right here. Whoop. A helicopter here go whoop. I know y'all like that smooth daddy, cat daddy. Y'all ain't ready for this shit. I'm gonna get out of here because y'all playing right now. Y'all let's stop playing. Hold on, let me give y'all one more spin. Shoo. I know y'all wasn't ready for that. So catch it.
Okay.
He said, catch it.
Okay.
That's my favorite part.
He better buy that jacket.
God, I tell you.
I love that.
He's doing the most.
He said, catch it.
He's like, that ain't Bernice. She too big to be Bernice.
Bernice said that, baby.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Baby, let me tell y'all something. But I was making that tribute for Tevin. And I was going back over some of them videos that Tevin had. It was so funny. And that one where he was laughing in that car and he had said, you can only laugh when you've been worked. And I can only imagine where he was coming from.
A pageant.
He was coming from a pageant. And somebody didn't pay him his money. Because he wasn't in the pageant because he didn't have no makeup on. So it was somebody he was doing in the pageant.
We got kicked out of Midtown Moon.
Oh Lord! If I tell you that was so hilarious, honey. That child was crazy. So I had was scrolling through Facebook the other day, and I found out that it was a ninth grade 15-year-old transgender girl from Georgia that went to Petalbrook High School that was brutally beaten by her classmates, and the school didn't do nothing to the people or nothing like that, and they're still in school. The somebody posted the video and was saying that was her cousin and saying that this was what was happening. She was recording and she didn't even try to stop it. So like that, I'm like,
what sense of that made?
I don't understand that.
She not no ally. Don't be trying to play ally now.
So I don't even know if you like cousin for real.
Right.
No.
Trash.
Because this is where the video first comes. So they can't say they got it from somebody else and she got it and reposted it. She's saying this is my cousin. That gave me.
Girl,
that's how they found the video.
You know what? One time I went out with someone and I got cut in my face in a nightclub, and I had never had issues like, in this particular night. It was something that had been told about me or something, and I was cut in my face that night in the club. So everybody is not to be trusted. Everybody is not an ally, and that go for cousins, friends. Sometimes it could be your own immediate family.
Right. Them girls you hang with that you think, oh yeah, she got my back.
No, ma'am.
Who truly my first time ever experiencing having to fight for being trans was being in New York, and it was with Deja Richards and Karen Covergirl. And we were in a Burger King, and I've never had experienced nothing like that, but it was just me. Deja went to the restroom, but it was me and Karen, and so I started arguing with the boy, and they say, me and Karen was down. She had Henry in her purse, and that's what I was like. Oh, okay, this is what it is. We in this together. You got to stand up for your sisters. And there was nobody there to help that little girl. And and so now she had to go back to the school, and she only been there for a month.
Wow. She
just got to the school. And they already picking at her and doing stuff like this. This got to stop. Yes. And something needs to be done to the kids that was involved with
This go back to I was on a panel today, and because we are in Remembrance Month, and I think it just kind of goes back to how a lot of Black kids are raised in the home. It starts there because you're taught homosexuality is wrong, being gay is wrong, or it's an abomination, you're going to hell, and all this and that. And then you have these Black men that are trans attracted and don't know how to deal with that because what they're being taught at home or in the church and different things like that. And then they attacking her, but
that's what the Black man's supposed to do
or something. Yeah, exactly. It's sad. It's really sad, but it definitely has to stop, and it needs to stop.
Neil, did y'all have any trans students at your school?
Well, we have what do you consider a trans woman or a trans man? Like, is it just saying it, or it's like what do you consider that? Because we have people that dress in girl clothes and male clothes, but I'm not sure if what if they're trans.
They could be non-binary.
Yeah, and their pronouns are they them.
And do they actually say they are them?
So we have people that no, but one boy, his name is Stacy, so it's people still call him Stacy. And he doesn't have a problem with it because he introduced himself as Stacy. But the other two, I'm not sure their names. But we have a lot of female to male transitions, like girls who are now identify more of male than male.
Oh, really?
Female.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah, but
wow.
I think it's always been easier for girls to come out and say they want to dress in boy clothes and then transition that way. To me, it's always been easier.
I want a trans man to come on the show and talk about their experience transition, because I would like to know, because we always say it's easier for a woman to come out and be gay and be accepted as gay, but it's not always that case for some
Right.
people. You know, you
Right.
still have families that, you know, care about the gender that you were born in and the
Right.
acceptance of that. So I would love for, you know, to get someone to come on the show and talk about that, like them twins, like the twins.
Oh yeah, very
very
attractive. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hot. Woo, baby, hot. But I would just like to just say that I just kind of feel like being trans starts in the mind. It's a state of mind, because, you know, for some people, it's not about body parts, or it's not about having breasts, or it's how I see myself. This is how I feel about myself. And, you know, but these things, in my opinion only, they continue to happen because, you know, we continue to sweep under the rug these narratives that continue to marginalize us as a community. So that's why it's very important when people say things or do things that are offensive, we've got to speak out, because as long as we say, oh, make it normal, we will never see success in the fight that we have every day. And, you know, and from what I see and from what I experience, the people that always try to tell us how we should feel as trans people are people who are not even related to the trans experience at all. So you can't tell, you don't even know what this feels like. You have not lived this. You have not been the person who have been so unhappy with how they were living their life that you almost decided to take your life because of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much struggle behind what we endure as trans people. And people always say, oh, well, you know, it was your choice. It was your choice. Well, really, is it?
No.
Because for you, you say that gay was not your choice, that it was something that you just were. Well, that's the same way that it is for us. So don't diminish our struggle and make your struggle something totally different. Right.
Yeah.
Because, you know, nobody chooses to want to live a life of persecution. You just don't say, oh, this is going to be fun. Let me go do this so I can go get traumatized every day. It's something that you feel so strongly about and that you feel is so right for you that you're willing to even risk your safety for it. And, you know, but, you know, me and Neil have talked about this a little bit in our inbox. I feel that trans men tend to have it a little easier than us, because I feel like there's a hierarchy in the gay community. And trans women are at the very bottom of that hierarchy.
I believe
and people ask me, they say, well, why do you think that trans men have an advantage over trans women? And nothing against my brothers. I love my brothers. But, you know, I told them, I said, the reason why I feel that trans men have an advantage over us is because gay men have found them to be sexually desirable. They found a use for them because they seek nothing from us other than what we do on stage.
Because
therefore we're on the bottom.
They feel like they are one of them.
But that's just only my opinion. That doesn't mean that it's right, because that's how I feel, but that's just how I see it. And that's how I have experienced it.
And even outside of just the gay community, trans men, like most people that I think trans women have issues with are heterosexual men. Most heterosexual men don't find a trans man as a threat. As their homeboys, a lot of them. Like I have a friend, his two best friends are trans men. So, and they go out and they do all types of stuff. So I don't think they're seen as much of a threat to society.
But they are. And so, you know, But I do want to have a trans man to come on the show, and if you are interested, hit me up in my inbox, and we can talk about the gay community has to recognize that the trans community have been the backbone of this whole movement and community since the beginning. They really do, and but they utilize us when they're in the need for us.
You're right.
Like
when
they
somebody
always,
died, they need us to help them raise money to pay for a funeral.
Yeah, birthdays, bar mitzvahs, yeah, all that kind of stuff. So, and then speaking of trans people, it was a trans woman. I don't know. I really got scroll
She
by.
said she likes clothing, and they thought she was trans, and she was attacked by 25 men, and nothing was done to the 24 white, but something was done to the one black male.
Who? Wait, what happened?
I love drag and avant-garde. I am a biological woman. Okay, I was attacked by 25 men who thought I was transgender person. Hate crime. Nothing happened to the 24 white males. All blame on the one black male.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Wow.
And that's a woman.
And that is a
woman.
Yeah, that was a female. Mm-hmm.
And because she dresses avant-garde, they attacked her, thinking she was trans. Wow.
That's crazy.
So that means you attack her for
that. Now that's just pure hate on trans, on trans women, and that wasn't even a trans woman.
But that's why none of it all this dialogue as it relates to trans people, it just can't be accepted. We've got to start standing up for ourselves, and we've got to start speaking out when it's wrong. And we can't allow other people who don't live our lives to control our narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Because the longer we let other people control our narrative, the more that we're going to be victims. Because nobody's really, we do have allies. Please don't get me wrong. We do have allies, but nobody can stand up for us better than us standing up for ourselves.
Absolutely.
We've got to start controlling our own narrative.
And, not even being obviously a trans person, but I think the narrative of the trans movement have changed because a lot of the people who are, they speak out and they control their narrative now. These same people 10 years ago was not dare saying that they are a trans person. They would so it's hard. It's a transitional period because a lot of trans people just start saying, I'm a trans woman or a trans man. So.
Yeah, but we're living in a day and age where we feel like we are empowered to speak out because we're standing in stronger numbers than we were before. And then also before, we didn't necessarily have the platforms to speak our truths and be heard. Whereas before, we were kind of like the Salem witches. We were forced to be in the shadows because we were so afraid, but we don't necessarily have to do that anymore because we have so many platforms to make our voices heard, and people can't do things to you as much anymore and stay hidden. Everything can be seen on social media and TV. Before, people could do stuff to you and nobody even see anything about it. But now you can videotape and become a news reporter anywhere in the world nowadays because of a cell phone. So people feel more empowered now because they now have different avenues to make their voices heard.
Yeah. I was outed in a black church before. And I just thought it was so unnecessary. And
the black community is kind of the worst. They're the worst
in front of the congregation on a Sunday. Like, what was the point?
Right.
Of this? Like, you're supposed to be a man of God, and you're supposed to be teaching love, and then you call me out in front of the congregation. Nobody knew that. That was no one's business,
I've seen where trans women have been put out of a church for dressing in women's clothes. It was a trending video, and the pastor said, "You won't dress like that in here, not in my church." You know.
Yeah, but y'all have a baby shower for Keisha, who having sex before she was married.
Yeah, out of wedlock.
It's the pastor child.
Yeah, they like
she
to pick
15.
and choose.
Yeah,
She
They
pregnant
like
by
to
the
pick
pastor.
and choose what they're gonna.
The deacon.
right, girl. But y'all, please. And then Deacon Jones is screwing every woman in the church other than his wife, but you don't take him off the deacon board.
That's why he
Child,
getting shot in
please
the
get somewhere.
pulpit.
Girl, please get somewhere and sit down.
What, Neil?
No, I was just looking at our topics. I said, "Ooh, we all went all the way to black church and religion." Because that topic can be 3 hours by itself.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
If we got off track, my bad. But
oh yeah, sorry, Chevelle.
Yeah.
Y'all move on to the next topic. I need to take this right quick.
Neil, where are we?
We on the topic of the trans woman that was put in jail and beat by 3 men because we was.
And she was put in a cell with men, right? Is that
with
correct?
Men.
She was put in a cell with men.
What state was she in?
I'm not sure exactly what state it happened in.
Because as a former criminal, and and I have been in jail in a couple of states, and I noticed that in some states, you were put with what you were born. It didn't matter. For me, I was a little more fortunate to just be put more into the mental area, because I guess they did fear because I was smaller than the guys and things like that. So that kind of spared me in those situations. But then I would go to I have been in trouble in not trouble there, but in Texas, I would go and they would have LGBT, dorm for trans, gay, for the kids. Even in Atlanta. So it just kind of depends. Now, however, we are in a different time and age. And if this physically appears to be and has acknowledged that I am a trans woman, I identify as female, okay, either put her by herself or put her with the females, if it's depending on what the anatomy still exists, because I know that can be an issue for most of the systems, but we're in a new day and age. There should be certain dormitories for anyone that identifies LGBT or anything like that, because y'all already know how this goes out in the real world.
Right.
So come on.
So I had a friend that was a trans woman, and initially they put her in when you locked up or held down for 23 hours by yourself?
That's how I was. You get an hour.
And she said that drove her crazy because
it did.
She's like she'd rather be around the men at that point because she was just going crazy.
Yeah.
I
pulled the I'm gonna kill myself, when knowing I wasn't. Oh, child, they stripped me of everything. Give us everything out the room. You just in there plumb naked with this heavy thing on, nothing else, because now you're threatening to harm yourself. So, because you're trying to get out to be with other individuals to interact, and they're not hearing that, because you're more in certain states, you're more of a liability, if something was to happen to you. So it's every state is different. I've had a little bit of experience, so that
sounds like a no-win situation, because I don't know if I want to be locked down, but then your safety when you're around everybody else.
Right.
Yeah. And then some girls can make it with the guys. Some girls are more, they can handle being with the guys, Hey.
I think I'd rather just be by myself, because you just never know who you're dealing with. And, once they get a hold of me and they maul me and beat me up by the time they get in there, because you just never know what some of these police officers are thinking, and they just may let them take their turn
and they probably
on
don't
me
even
mess me
care.
up first, then they come and drag me out after they beat the crap out of me. Because
you don't know what they're thinking or allowing, because they could be just allowing it.
Right, because Nathan, of course, as you know, Chevelle, was a police officer, and we've talked about this, and he said that they get no training on how to deal with people that are trans. It's not even brought up when he was in the police academy. So, so you still have these same alpha macho males. They're probably like, oh, let them get what they deserve.
The time I went to jail, I just went to county jail, so I didn't really experience anything crazy. And then they always put me in a cell by myself. And then the one time that they didn't put me in a cell by myself, we was in a dormitory. That's when I went to jail with Calexis. so thank God I haven't had those type of experiences, but I know it got to be traumatic to be in there and you being beaten for who you are,
right. Yep.
But she suffered a broken jaw, and her jaw had to be wired shut for a couple of weeks. And some other things had happened to her while she was in there. That, and I got plenty of girlfriends that have been to jail, and I've always been scared of what could happen to them while they're in there.
Right.
Because I watch a lot of TV, and I believe a lot of shit that I watch on TV, honey. And I watch this show called Wentworth, and baby, if there ain't anything and they're doing anything that them people on Wentworth is doing, I feel sorry for my sisters and my brothers that have to be in there.
And then especially in the prison system, it's totally different when you're dealing in the prison, versus like the county or just like the jail, city jail. Like I couldn't have imagined,
It is important to have training for the institutions. I love the fact that Angelica Sanchez is one that do trans-sensitive discussions with the police department in Orlando, and so they can know how to treat trans people when they come into contact with them, and not to be so harsh and misgendering them and that kind of stuff like that. So it is it is something that needs to be taught in all businesses, and they won't do it. Because our businesses don't even really care,
Right.
So, it's they got to care about it first.
You got that right.
And sometimes with that too, even outside of trans community, I think Dominique said alpha male. So when you put a bunch of alpha males together, they just speak out the weak individuals. So you don't even have to be a person trans, because it's some people who be like, oh, this little boy, why you out here crafting and doing this kind of stuff? Because they're gonna eat you up in jail. So it's just like certain things that's like it could be just a sign, like they just go after the new person in there who already look as weak or vulnerable.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move on to something a little different now. We're gonna talk about the importance of having your life insurance and your affairs in order. I was talking to my mama the other day, and she's the one that brought it up to me. She said, maybe you need to talk about this on your show, because I don't know, she was just trying to say, if people think it's not important, at a young age. And I was like, because I definitely did when I was in my 20s and stuff like that. You living carefree. You don't care about anything like that. But these days, people are really living carefree. Yes. So you need to have your affairs in order if you're going to live your life as an adult, because that's what adults do. Yeah. And I didn't figure it out until, it's sad to say, when we were in Orlando, Audra. Mm-hmm. And so I always had life insurance at first, but then I let it go because I always knew my mama had life insurance on me. But after being in the post tragedy, I always keep my life insurance.
Yes, ma'am. I have 2 policies.
Life insurance, and health insurance. All of those things are important in your life, and that's why I always say to my children, I don't care about if you're doing shows and this, that, and the third. That's not what I'm your mother for. Right. I want to make sure your affairs are in order.
Yeah.
I don't want it to have to be where when something happens to you, we have to raise money for that.
Right.
I don't want. That's something I didn't want my parents to deal with. And after going through the post tragedy, Chevelle, you're absolutely right. And thank God for all of the support and like the funeral homes that did donate, services and people that paid for things because it was such a horrific tragedy. But when I, made it through that, it's like a light bulb went off. Like, well, what if, I was one of those individuals and my parents were not prepared to be, and then, nobody did anything, then what? So it definitely, made me get some coverage. Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
And if you would think like, and I want to say it was after the post thing, but it was after the post thing, because you would think I would have gotten it when I went through my sickness when I had my diverticulitis, but that's when the bulb knocked on. I needed to have insurance because I didn't have insurance then. Then I didn't have insurance, and now I can't. That's part of anything. I check the insurance and all of that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Am I still active? I want to make sure everything is okay.
Right.
So it's very, 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 very important that you all, have your affairs in order, so your friends and stuff won't have to scrounge around to
take care of it.
Take care of it. Because it's really not fair for them.
Right.
Because
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Because like Aja, one policy I have on myself, but when I was born, my great aunt took a policy out on all of my mother's children. And so after she died, it went to her brothers and sisters. And so now they pay the premiums on all of us. And it just keeps getting passed down to the next generation, until, one of us passes. And so, but also what I did, Chevelle, that I also felt was very important, I also made it, put it in my will to where my baby sister will handle all of my affairs. She will, because I don't want a funeral. I just want to be cremated. And then I want you to, if I die suddenly, just have a memorial service. Any money that's left from my policy, it's set in my will that it goes into a trust fund for Sean. He gets so much of the money when he turns 18. Then he gets another chunk of the money after he turns 21. If I become so terminally ill that the doctors say there's no way she's going to live, I want to have a memorial service while I'm still alive. And I want choirs and musicians to be invited. I want to see the people. Celebrate my life in my face. I want to be able to experience it because my grandmother used to say, "You want your roses now?" Yes, because my grandmother used to say, "When you're dead, you're gone. So let the good times roll." So once I'm dead, I'm not going to hear all of that. So if I told my sister, if I become so ill that y'all know I'm on my way out, go ahead. Let's have the service. Celebration of music. We're going to eat. Y'all can drink, whatever. So then once I am gone, cremate me, bury me in the ground, put a rose bush on top of me, and let it be done. Don't spend $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 on no funeral. I want my child to live off that money and to do something better for himself. Don't spend all that money on no funeral for me. I don't want that. And the reason why I chose my baby sister is because when I decided to become trans, that was the first person that I talked to. And I know, based on our relationship, the person who used to make the most fun of me when I was younger for being gay, that became the closest person that I became, as I got older. And I know that all of my wishes will be respected through her. So I can trust her to do everything that is in my will, and she will do it to the letter.
But I never even thought, as far as like the service or the cremation thing, my dad was cremated and stuff, and I see like people saying it's only $10,000 to as cheap as $10,000 to bury somebody. That's fine, but if you have your life insurance and stuff like that, they won't have to worry about trying to get it to you.
It's only $900 to cremate somebody.
Yeah.
So take the 900, give the rest to Sean.
but you still have to pay for body removal.
Yeah.
And you gotta, the pickup from wherever you are. So
it's a lot that comes with when a person passes away. You know what I'm saying? And not to even mention whatever they were predicament they were in at that time.
Right, correct.
So all of that stuff comes into play.
Right.
So it's good that you have, your effect. What's wrong with Neil's wee feet, honey?
Honey, he was the one. He was making fun of me talking about wee feet.
Wee feet.
But you got to get your affairs in order, and I do want. I encourage everybody, to do that because it is very important. And at the rate that things are going these days,
yes, ma'am.
You never know what might happen. We had a shootout at a club, and that was unexpected. You know what I'm saying? We lost 49 lives.
Yes, we did.
So it's imperative that you get your affairs in order. We're in a pandemic still.
Death knows no age.
And I just the number of people that we have just lost in this year alone that I've known personally is so shocking.
Yes, it is.
It's really shocking.
And it makes you start to think. It's to the point where I kind of want to go ahead and sit down and plan my what I want, because you can say it, but it's one thing to say it, and for those that are left behind to follow that. But it's so important to put that in black and white as well.
Yes, it is.
It's important to sit down with an attorney or or somebody, a notary, whoever,
right,
to put those things in order as well. That's very important.
And not only your insurance and your affairs and all that stuff like that, it's important for us as people to put down what we want people to have, because that's when families get crazy.
Baby, don't they?
That I want this, I want this, I want that. And the person ain't even,
been gone 12 hours.
So what does it matter what you want from them? Let's get this situation handled. How are we going to pay for any of this stuff?
Right.
What are we going to do about this service? All that kind of stuff like that. Let's get those affairs in order.
Yes,
ma'am. Then we go wait to see, what we could do about whatever, we can kill.
Right.
But so it's important that you say what you want things to happen, and I say that because my child, and I know my child, and it is so funny, and it's not even like just recently. He have always said, if something happened to me, you just burn my shit. I don't want nobody to have nothing. So it's so funny. He stayed true to that because he said it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to say what you want to happen to your things, and especially when I'm gonna say, and people like us that want like part of our drag clothes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because you had nice stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've never seen so
won't.
many people like get mad about stuff like that, like materialistic stuff. And I don't see people down in the family that even they don't. I'm like, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Child, the folks that know you gone and they'll come and just go and rob the house blind before
Sure
people
will.
even get before, especially if you live in a whole nother state and you don't have no immediate family. But
That just happened. That just happened.
You on out.
That just happened to somebody. I can't think of who it was, and they passed away, and they said that they broke in their house. And I'm like, oh, but child, just make sure that, like, I'll let anybody know what to do with my stuff, because anybody feel no way. What you want to do? Y'all can't fit this stuff, honey. What you gonna do with it anyway?
Right.
So
all my stuff gonna be high water on y'all. So
can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
We can hear you, Neil.
I had to get off my laptop and get on my cell phone.
Oh, you
I'm trying, because they said your Wi-Fi was terrible, Neil.
I know.
So you were saying it was me, it was you, Neil.
You said
and it's so crazy though how, we concern ourselves so much with going out to the bars, doing the pageants, and doing whatever we do, but we never really talk to each other about real life issues. We never talk to each other about health or things that are really majorly important. And so, sometimes, when people, my sister once asked me, she asked me, what did I think about the gay community? And I said, sometimes it's kind of like being in Neverland with Peter Pan. You're in a world full of people that really don't ever want to grow up or really deal with reality of life. Their life revolves around the gay scene, being in the gay bars and this and that and this and that. But, it's sad. And I really hope that, with all of these deaths that we've been seeing so recently, that we do start to, really start reaching out to each other and starting to connect with each other on a different level. Because, and I'll say this, like Chevelle, for instance, I'm not saying just because she's here, but with any of my family, I love her to death, as if she was my biological family. I want what's best for her, for real. And that's how it really should be. You should really care about the people that you call family. You should care about them for real.
Yes.
It needs to be more than just, oh, that's my pageant sister. If I say I love you, I don't say that to people when I really don't mean it. If I let those words cross my lips, it's because there's something about you that really means something to me. Anyway, I'll shut up.
But we all talk about, everything, and how I always tell people, if I say you my sister, you my brother, you my sister, you my brother, and I mean that to the heart, because I'm an only child. So I'm gonna treat you as such. If I call you, friend, that's what you are. You're my friend. I know how to handle you when you're an associate. Trust me, I know how to handle you when you just associate or you just somebody I know in passing. But I try to treat everybody with the same respect, that I want them to treat me as.
Right.
So, but don't forget, get your affairs in order, honey. Write down what you want people to have, and if you don't want to have it, just do like my child say and burn it. let it burn, honey. But I said, Lord, only him, honey. But look, so I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I don't know if this has happened to y'all or not before, but I don't think have it ever happened to me. But let me ask y'all this question: what do you do if you develop feelings for a friend?
Oh,
child.
I think for some
that could be a fool. But go ahead, Neil.
I think with some people, once you're around an individual for a long time and y'all learn each other's ways and you just hang out with them you might. I don't think it's hard not to develop feelings for somebody that you're around a lot. And what do you do? I mean, some people pursue those feelings, and some people just do it on the slide, on the low. But I think it's up to that person how they want to handle it.
But it depends on the type of what type of friend that or is. You know what I'm saying? It can't.
Go ahead, Tevin.
It can't be like that on my Kiki girlfriend.
Oh no!
No.
It can't. It can't. No. Then
it's like you got a friend you hang with all the time, and then when people he interested come around and he bring you around them, or they bring you around them, and you got an attitude and you going off on the people that trying to
but y'all know what though? I'm gonna say this. It's different for girls. Let me say that. Because I can't speak from a gay man's point of view because how they hang together is different. You know what I'm saying? So you would know if you was hanging with a boy and the girl was feeling you. You know what I'm saying? You would know this. But I don't know what these gay men, they got they got some triggers. That's my brother, so that's why I treat him like that. Oh, cousin. That's why I treat him like that. You gotta watch these gay men.
I mean, hey, I say don't fight the feeling. Do not fight the feeling.
Oh, child.
The pursuit of happiness.
No. See, yeah, with another gay man, yeah. So Neil, what if one of your trans sisters start telling you they like you?
Oh, he's gonna let her eat. He's gonna let her eat it.
He gonna let her eat.
He gonna let her eat. He might not go further than that, but and then depending on how you tell him and the setting.
Oh, it must be a good night.
He a little tip. He full, or he. And you like, oh, I want to eat that. He might say, "Come on, let's go to the car." You know,
in front of the church.
Neil, is that true? Neil, is that true? You gonna let her eat?
I have not had that experience yet.
No, but that's not what I asked you.
Hey, Teresa,
are you gonna become Golden Corral or not?
I have not had that experience yet with a person with a trans woman.
But that's not what I asked you.
My question was, like if one of your trans sisters was to approach you, let me close out Aja and myself.
No, not us.
No. Tell us out. Don't even think.
You develop feelings.
Huh?
What do you do if you develop feelings? I can't control the other person's feelings. I'm just talking about my feelings.
But but your friend developed feelings for you.
So what you gonna do?
And she trans.
And she wanted the girl.
Oh, child. Then I'm gonna tell her, girl, we can't do nothing because I want the girls too.
Have you ever developed feelings for one of your friends, Donnell?
Of course, a lot of friends. I don't fight the feeling.
I ain't never did that.
I have, and trust me, it has one time it turned into something. Every other time they were like, I would just prefer not to go there. I value you as a friend because if something goes wrong, I don't want it to damage our friendship. So only one time can I say that we actually did date, but the other times I always got, oh no, and it was not one of my sisters. It wasn't one of my girlfriends. It was always a guy friend.
Now we didn't become friends like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. So I don't think. I don't think I've ever. No.
But let me tell you though. You know what was interesting though? That when we did cross that line, and the sex was amazing. Because I think because I think because we cared about each other so much And it wasn't just like a sexual or physical type of attraction. We actually did like each other as people, and we cared about each other as people. So we really wanted to satisfy each other when we came together. And girl, let me tell you.
Not y'all really want to satisfy each other.
Woo, baby. It was girl, there was no part, nothing, never mind.
That's because
y'all y'all woke up holding each other the next day.
It was absolutely amazing because we had a emotional connection before the physical connection took place.
And this was
and
a
I
friend?
think that's what made the relationship. Huh?
And this was a friend?
Oh yeah, we were just friends. Because started out as a babysitter. And so then, started out as Sean's babysitter. And so then, we started hanging out together. And then he would come over. We watched movies together. And then I was just like, one day I was just like, he cute though. Feminine guy, actually. And I was just like, he's actually kind of sexy, actually. And so one day we were sitting there watching the movie. And I said what I said. And we started kissing and touching
and feeling and rubbing. And so listen, let me interview you right quick. How long you been knowing him?
We had known each other about 4 or 5 years prior to us actually deciding to do something.
Well, what you think?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I can see when you are having a sexual experience with a friend, why it would be great, because most friends y'all have talked about what you like when you have sex and things that please you, don't please you. You have conversations with your friends. So when you
I want y'all to know I'm rolling through my I'm rolling through my friend days in my I'm like,
Well, maybe that's the Butch Queen conversation where I shall sit and talk and listen with my friends, and you know what pleases the other person. So we're not gonna make the mistakes that the date made last week.
Right. Because they already gave you the instruction manual.
Yes, because I know you don't like your nipple bit. I know you like it licked, but not biting on it. So see, I ain't gonna bite you.
Because you done listened and took notes.
I'll take notes.
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. I'm just trying to think. Maybe I ain't going far enough. And I just keep thinking in my circle. So I need to, maybe if I go outside of my circle, then I'm like,
go out your immediate circle.
Definitely out of that.
Yeah, don't try to hook up with somebody that you call brother.
Oh, I don't know.
It can't be one of them. I'm not talking about not like
stop calling me sister
or bestie.
Now, sometimes I want them to stop calling me sister. Please stop doing that. Now, okay. I'm there. I found it. I got it. Okay. All right.
Stop calling me auntie too.
Yeah, I got it now. I'm outside my circle.
There you go.
You can call me whatever you want to call me.
Shake a tail feather.
I just said I'm outside my circle. I just said I was outside my circle. Okay, I got it now. Cause bitch, if I tell you, I just kept running around in here, and it was like the people that I see on the regular. I'm like, no. But see, that's different though. Okay, well,
yeah,
right,
y'all too bougie. Y'all got too many hang-ups. I ain't got that many.
I don't have now trust me, I don't have no hang-ups now. I ain't got no hang-ups, but I am not. I could take rejection from a quote-unquote straight guy than I can from a bush queen. I'm gonna say that. So
really?
That's why, yes, most definitely. So,
really?
Girl, yes. I probably won't even speak to them no more. And I gotta see you on the no.
Really?
Oh, child, yes.
Girl, I be having a straight attitude.
Yes, now I can definitely take rejection from a straight guy than I can a bush queen. No, ma'am. And then for telling us, child, let me tell you what Chevelle did. See that right there with your girlfriends, that right there. No. See, I don't do all of that. I'm not finna tell my business what I'm doing with my bush queen and all that kind of stuff like that. Half the time, y'all wouldn't even know I'm dating them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
and anybody that they see with me, they gonna think my child anyway. All right, but once I see you trying to have with them, then I'm gonna bust you up. What you say, Nia?
It's two different things from developing a friendship. I mean, developing feelings for a friend and just having with a friend. That's two different things for me. So now, developing feelings for a friend, that happens very.
See, rare. That's the girl in me. I don't think I can do that. And I know I have feelings for them enough to like. So what you saying? So what you saying? You and your friend out at the rave, and y'all judge, and it just so happened. Okay, all right, girl, we just had. So let's get up today, and we gonna go today.
Yes.
Oh, really? I don't know if I could do that.
You gotta separate the experience from the feeling.
But I just consider sex such an intimate and personal thing that I just can't randomly just do it.
Oh, so see that
I can randomly do it, but I can't randomly do it. I can randomly do it. I just can't randomly do it with my friend.
What you say? What you say, Kayla?
I say you real bougie, because if it come through this door and it's attracted to me, I'm attracted to it, and it's random, it can go down.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean like with a friend. Now, if it's somebody I just met at the club and you're high, I can do that.
Because Neil go to his little raves and stuff like that. So you and your friend at the rave.
No. Me and one of my friends can't just randomly have a round.
We at the rave. Next thing you know, y'all. And then y'all wake up next day and go to the brunch.
No, we can't do that.
Yes. After you finish having, you like, girl, scoot over.
Oh man, no. See, that's the girl in us.
No.
That's when the hormones kick in.
And then y'all gonna get the brunch, and he gonna be flirting with whoever he meet today. You gonna be flirting with whoever you. That's a lie.
Girl, I'm telling you.
That's why after you do stuff with your friends, you have to use those certain pronouns. You have to use
yes, girl, no.
Girl, I see. See, this Bush Queen code is something else. I tell you, it is really something else, and you got to know it. And so we need to interview Giselle.
And they be in all the arenas, because they even get the straight boys too.
Girl, yeah, see, and that's what made me want to go get my titties taken off sometime.
They get the straight boys too.
They get the straight boys too.
And don't even have to put on their hair no more. Don't have to put on no hair.
That's my homeboy. He just want to lick it on, make me gay. I'm telling you,
it happens.
That's why I don't be mad when Giselle do her turnabout and she be a Bush Queen for a week.
She gonna stay in for a week.
She gonna stay in for a week, and she gonna get her entire judge. Do you hear me?
And be fine. I mean, I'll say it, Giselle.
You know, Dominique, you so fluid.
Girl, I'm sorry. She do be fine. I'm like, dang.
I love your fluidness. I love it.
And that's so funny, because the next topic is, why do some trans women get upset when a Bush Queen don't want to be with them sexually? Your guess is good as mine. Baby, listen, let me explain something to you. That's why I said I can take rejection from the straight man. More
Cause
so,
he not going to tell his homeboys and his homegirls.
girl, I'm
They
like,
are.
girl, I just cannot. I just
And
rather
then
not.
don't let them lure you and make you think, and then you just send pictures.
Yeah.
You might have
Now
done,
that,
sent a little cash out.
Yes,
You
man.
done did and baby.
Because won't they do it?
Yeah.
They will make you think you have a chance. They will make you think you have a chance, girl. And then when you ready to get on with the get on, that's when be like, well, oh
They be
no.
like, get on this thing,
Girl. Cause you know we was just playing, sis.
Like, oh wait, when you be calling me husband in the club, are you serious? Oh, I was just playing.
See, that stuff like that. Oh, see, Don't want to consummate the marriage.
Right.
or my cash apps.
My brother just texted me. Your brother definitely get his juice with the straight tray.
See what I'm saying?
See, that's the kind of thing I be talking about. See, you got to watch. It's the Butch Queen code. It's that Butch Queen code, child.
It's no code. It's none.
Oh, Jesus.
It's every man for themselves.
The Hunger Games, bitch.
Yes, baby.
Okay.
Oh, so speaking of the Hunger Games, that 840 Club got raided. Excuse me.
No, it was this other club called the Loft.
Oh, so it wasn't the 840 Club.
It was another after hour.
And then that after hours, what they be doing in there?
I don't go to those after hours. So I don't know exactly what goes on.
DJ said next time I see you, we going behind.
You know what?
Okay, Deidre. I thought you knew. Child, but wait. You may not go near, but I know you know what goes on in them after hours.
No, I mean I don't think it's any different from any other after hour.
So what is that when they turn the lights down low and people start taking stuff out?
No, not in all after hours, but like drinking, drugs. It may be open past the time it's supposed to be open. It might be an unauthorized type venue. So I'm not sure exactly what the
any sexual activity is going on.
Okay.
That's going on at the regular club from 10 to 3.
What club is that?
I'm sure you've seen somebody hurt somebody in a bathroom stall at a regular club, so it happens.
Well, that's only
That's only still go to the bathhouse.
They used to do that at Hamburger Mary's. They haven't done that in a long time at Hamburger Mary's. They used to get their judge in the bathroom at Hamburger Mary's. But that was from 10 to 3. But I don't know what they do after hours. I'll be at home. You know, so I don't know.
Go down there after hours now. Even when I used to go.
Just go upstairs to the sin. It's a sin room at the 840.
Neil?
I haven't been to 840.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you just go
we
to...
might...
Neil, where you be going? What kind of after hours you go to, Neil?
His house.
Where is Mother T?
No.
I go around. I'll be around.
Yes.
I'll be having a good time.
At the they do that stuff at the Marquette. I didn't see any of that at the Marquette. If I love after hours. Babylon used to be one of my favorite after hours. We used to have after hours here called the Spot. Baby, I used to drive from San Antonio and go straight to the Spot. baby, be ready. They playing cards. They cooking pork chop sandwiches. They having across the street in churches. They do all kind of stuff. It was
You
everything.
tell my business. Don't
You
do
told
that.
it. I hear dog will holler. I hear dog will holler, honey. So look, what do y'all think about when how long do y'all think it should be before someone move in together?
Oh. Immediately.
Huh?
Because you never know a person till you move in with them. So go on, get it out the way. Because, bitch, after y'all put all the holes in the walls and tear the motherfucking apartment up,
I can move somewhere else.
You know, you can move somewhere else, and this is not the person you want to live with. Get it out the
way. Girl, I don't know, but I tell you, it's that Bush Queen called again.
That's why I say immediately.
They will date and move in together immediately. Now I can't get with that. I'm gonna need you to have your spot. I'm gonna need to have my spot. But you know, I'm gonna trust that you gonna do right. You can trust me.
But then what? So what if? So you do that, and y'all have had these separate places all this time, and then he proposed, or you want to take it more serious?
We'll be the moved in before he proposed.
Oh, okay.
We'll be the moved in by then, before then. But if we just kicking it, and I just met you, I'm not finna. No, you can't come stay with me. No, And guess what? If you need to come stay with me, I'm not finna be with you first. I'm not gonna be with you. I'm not gonna be with you that soon. If you gotta come and stay with me, no. Child, if I'm picking you up from your friend's house already, we're just chilling.
Yeah. And especially not no butch queen.
I had one person stay with me, and this person was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And like, he would expect me to come home from work. He would have dinner cooked, and he would just curse me out crazy. So I went to Nicole's house one day. I'm like, I put him on speakerphone. I was like, don't say nothing. And he was like, what the fuck your black chocolate monkey ass
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah. He was like, oh, you over there hanging out with that fucking drag queen when I cooked and blah, blah. Oh, he went in. I said, see Nicole, I'm talking about? He was crazy. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I remember that.
But but I enjoyed that time we shared.
You used to live for that though, Neil. You really did.
I used to live for it. It was so crazy.
But you used to live for all of that?
Girl, Chevelle, he'd be like, why your black Kunta Kinte looking motherfucking ass ain't answer that phone when I was calling you? He do stuff like that, like real crazy. Real crazy.
He was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Wow.
I say take 2 years because it takes 6 months to start getting to know the real person you're dealing with, flaws, and it all takes 6 months to solidify a bond. It takes another year to see if that person is loyal, faithful, and committed. So I stand on 2 years. Okay.
So now I don't do that anymore. So now I just like, we might exchange keys with each other. So
really?
Yeah, like where I stay at now, like each key is like an electronic lock, so it's like $125 to get the key. I only got 3 keys made, so it's like 3 of my keys.
Oh my God.
Why did everybody come home at the same time?
They're not gonna do that because
wow. Okay.
But if they was putting that big push rock, Deidre gonna get her key. Deidre gonna get her key, baby.
Tonight.
She got half on it. Child, but I'm just like I can't be. I need my own space for one. Yeah. And I think I've been like with myself for so long. It's gonna have to be somebody that I know that we can live together.
Yeah.
You know,
and I'm so particular about my house.
And I am too. And if I move with somebody, we're gonna move together. It can't be my house. I would have to move out of here and move with them. We need to move in something new, so I can feel like we moving in something together. Because if we move in here with me, I know me, and I know well, this is my house. So that
as soon as they make you mad, you're gonna kick them out.
No, I won't kick them out. I have a heart, so I won't. You have to really do something terrible for me to kick you out. But I'm gonna make you feel the wrath while you're there.
Right.
So I'd rather keep you there and make you feel like shit.
Because I just like my cleaning habits are very specific. I like things to stay in an orderly fashion. If you messy, it's gonna take me a while to get used to that. I don't like you leaving. Like if you drink something, don't leave your cup in the living room on the table. Take it in the kitchen and put it in the sink. Don't leave the bed unmade. I don't want your clothes on the floor. See, I'm very particular in that way.
You need a key in the room. Okay. First school, be able to pay bills.
And do you have a man living with you right now?
Sean. And I get on his nerves.
Because I'm sure you teaching him how to clean your way.
Oh my God, baby. He'll leave like a candy wrapper on the floor. Babe. Oh no. But you know what? Sean is getting to the age where he'll say, "This is my room," and he'll close the door on me.
As it should be. We'll be right back. We're going to a commercial break.
I'm ready to get in the jacuzzi. And what is how I'm ready to get in the jacuzzi. Bitch got her thong bathing suit on and she ready. Bitch. I've been waiting on you for like 2 hours, bitch. Let's go get in this jacuzzi. Oh, bitch, that jacuzzi is nice, bitch. Hey, babe. Hey. I gotta tell you, Tasha said she wants to get in the jacuzzi with us. I didn't even know you was coming. Well, I'm here now, bitch. And I came here to get in the jacuzzi, so I'm not gonna get in the jacuzzi. Okay. Alright, bitch, you gonna be out there. Come on, bitch, come on. Bitch, I'm not going to get in that water. So why you don't want to get in the jacuzzi tub now? Didn't you just tell me a couple of weeks ago that her and her nigga just found out that they had crabs? Yeah, but bitch, that's supposed to be between us, ho. They good, she good. Oh, okay. I came here to get in the jacuzzi, not a crab ball. Girl, come on here and get up in this jacuzzi tub, bitch. Girl, I'm good. I'm gonna make y'all some, I'm going to the kitchen to make y'all some butter sauce.
I'm going first. Step up here on this chair and close your eyes. All right, and then everybody fill in, and we're going to ask you to fall, and then they will catch you. So you have to trust us. I'm going to count to 3. Just relax and fall. Okay? 1, 2, 3. No way!
For driving under the influence of an alcohol.
I understand I've been driving under the motherfucking influence, but I understand that I wasn't also driving. I wasn't driving.
But you do understand that you have been arrested, sir.
I understand that I've been arrested.
At this time, we're conducting a criminal investigation which is being videotaped by Broward Sheriff's Office for court presentation only. You understand that, sir?
I guess who you got the motherfucking camera shining on, too.
First is a balance test. You'll stand with both of your feet together, arms at your sides, sir.
I'm going to tell you just like this. I'm going to tell you just like this. I'm drunk. Yeah, I've been drinking, but I wasn't driving. The motherfucking officer, he saw a motherfucker jump in my lap, and I told her to get off, and she got off, and he stopped me. Sir? I'm guiding the car. Hey, I don't want to hear that shit. Hey, I don't even want to hear it. Hey, sir, whatever you have to do, you do the motherfucking shit. The motherfucker, hey, she must be getting him some pussy.
Oh! Yes!
Man, if I tell you, I'm gonna have to send this to you, girl.
I heard that fool.
If I said he was drunk, he said, "Hey, look."
He was drinking the bottle of Hennessy
right
while he was talking to the
I love it. I love it.
Zero fucks. Zero fucks given.
He ain't trying to plead his case, honey.
Yes, he did.
Oh my God. Okay, child. That goddamn Tim Bay is a fool. So, child, we're going to switch it up to, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, the hell almost took me out, girl. We're going to talk about pageants and stuff now, child, because, you know, we back in pageant season. It's a pageant. It's a pageant somewhere every single day.
And they ain't giving no money away.
It's a pageant. And y'all are making them up and all kind of stuff, child.
I judged the pageant last night here at Lips. It was a newcomer pageant. It had like 11 contestants. I gave like $1,200 the night of, and then $200 for each category.
Wow.
Oh, that was good.
That's real good.
See, that's why I wanna reinvent myself.
Can we start over and do like
I want to start over.
Yes,
I got my name and everything.
Now, what gives the premise when you can start over?
Oh, what? How far can you go?
like, can I start over right now?
Yes, it was somebody in the pageant that had been doing drag for as long as I've been in Atlanta.
In the newcomer pageant.
Yeah, so you can start over. What if you got your money? You can start over right now.
I got my name and everything. My name is Elizabeth Houston.
Okay,
and
Lizzie.
Yeah, Lizzie. That she don't dance at all. She don't do no dancing. She's not a dancer, but she can entertain. She's really good. I want, I think I'm a Glamorous Newcomers. I see it in my future for next year. Girl, because they giving away too much money in these passes for these newcomer people.
They sure are.
And they giving us Nathan, and we got to get every category judge.
Everyone.
They judging how you walk into. They judging how you walk into your how you walk into your hotel room.
You got Glamorous in January, Mr. Glamorous in January, Miss Glamorous in March, Miss Glamorous Plush in July.
Miss Glamorous Plush, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about judges switching out during a competition?
What, from prelim to a final, or switching out during just one same contest?
The one same contest.
Yeah.
No.
What? No.
Well, no. How I feel
I don't
about
even
that.
like. Yeah, I don't.
Because
know.
I mean, who does that? You mean? So say if I was judging and I say, "Oh, girl, I'm over it," and then they put Aja in my seat.
No. I don't think that's what she's saying.
What you mean, Shabelle? Give me a scenario.
Nights. Okay, it's a 2-night pageant, and one set of judges judge the first night, and then a new set of judges judge the next night.
The next night.
Oh, I don't. Don't they do that at MBU? Because somebody, they just said something. They just did it at MBU. I don't even like the fact of, shout out to MBU. I love y'all and all that kind of stuff like that. But I don't even like the fact of preliminary night. The formers judging me.
You don't?
I don't.
But formers judge you.
They judge me.
They judge you final night.
But not the whole panel is formers though.
Oh,
that's my thing. I don't think I would want that. Cause mind you, I might have to be nice to y'all all year because I'm coming to this pageant. You know what I'm saying? And I know how people can be. Not saying that I know how people can be.
Yeah.
So
I think
I
it's
don't.
sickening if I ain't got to kiss y'all ass and I talk shit and I still come burn that motherfucker up.
Well,
or
you burning it up, or you burning it up because they worked you. You know, there's two reasons to get burned. What you say, Neil?
It don't seem shaky to have farmers judge you preliminary night to me, especially if that seems almost like the tradition now. So, and as long switching out a judge now that looks shaky. That doesn't look good for business unless it's an emergency situation.
I want the person that judged me from beginning to end, because they seen, you know, what I've been presenting this whole entire time. You know, now to me, because it's like a whole fresh new pageant. You know, it's everything. But that okay. So universe do that, and the slate goes clean for final night, right?
Mm-hmm.
So don't nothing carry over.
Correct.
So it's a whole different pageant.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. So I can understand
that. Just no, everything got to be added together because if the categories were broken up.
You talk about previous years, not this past year.
Yeah, not this past.
Okay,
yeah. Not this past. So I understand the two different judges being there because it's a whole don't nothing carry over or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know, but I can't see like switching out. Mm-mm.
How would you feel if the judges change every category?
Ooh,
oh my God.
That would be too much going on.
Ooh, that's scandalous, honey.
Like
that's
a set sit down and judge it for presentation, a set sit down and judge it for talent, and another set coming for the next category.
Too much.
That's a lot.
Too much.
That's a hoop.
Too much.
Yeah.
So, you know, as pageants go on each year, you know, you accumulate more and more kings and queens, especially if you have a pageant and you have kings and queens, opposed to just having a queen or a king. Do you think farmers should get paid every year that they come back?
Hell yeah. And that's easier said than done, but I think they should because hey man, it takes money to do this. And then sometimes we're traveling on our own dime, probably getting our own room. I mean, a little something is nice. But guess what? Also, just establish it. That way I know if I want to come or not.
Yeah.
You know, if it's, you know, make it known. If it's like, we not doing that no more, or we doing it this way, like as long as I know the details and you know, that's like with Sweetheart. They'll send a message, a big group message. They'll lay all the details out. And if those details don't align with me going, I leave the group.
Okay.
If they line up, I'ma stay and get the more details.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that farmers should get paid every year, but I do think that if they choose not to come, don't be mad and put out the narrative that they only coming for the money.
Oh no!
Because they do that. She only coming if she ain't getting a check, she not coming. Don't make it like that because some of this, like I said earlier, it's not a hobby, it's a business. So if I'm making some money, then I will come. You know, if it's going to be feasible for my pocket. You don't know what situation I'm in at that time during the time of that pageant. You know, so I might need to make money more so than coming to get this check. Well, all I'm getting in is this check. I could be making more money here or something like that. You know, you never know.
So are you saying that you get paid just for being present, or are you actually doing something?
Well, you participate in the opening and you perform.
If you're working and participating,
crowning.
Yeah,
you may be helping in the back with contestants. You could be doing.
If you're working, you should give them something. I think, but if you're just there just to be there and you're not doing anything in a official capacity, then no, I don't think you should get something. But if you're singing or if you're being a backstage monitor, then yeah, I mean, and it doesn't have to be an extravagant amount, but at least show somebody a little bit of appreciation.
Yeah, you can know, not just coming just to show up to say you're in the building.
Right. Okay. I want to make sure that we were on the same page.
No.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not about the money. And for me, and I can speak for myself. I know I like to look a certain way. I know I want to tip around. I have a problem with spending money. Sometimes spending more money than I'm even going to get. That's just me. So I feel like some kind of compensation. So if I'm not there because something is not going to be how I want it or how I want myself to look, and maybe I don't want to pull out my closet. You know what I'm saying? Because what you may be asking or requiring for the opening, I may not even have in my closet. So don't definitely be offended because I'm not there because you think I'm looking for a check. No, it's like it could be a plethora of things, but for me,
I ain't never thought about I ain't coming to the pageant because I don't have what's required for the open because I don't want to. Oh, that'll be a reason for me not to go. I just can't get that made. I'm not gonna get that made. That's gonna cost too much. So I can't come to the pageant this year. Sorry, y'all.
I don't have that. I can't get anything made right now.
And somebody said that performers should at least bring a contestant each year to a pageant. But when you win multiple pageants, that's a lot. And to ask someone to do a pageant, that means you want to probably help them and put into their pageant. That's gonna be
I shouldn't have to bring a contestant because all the contestants that are interested in your pageant that know I'm a performer are gonna be in my damn inbox asking me how to do your pageant. So whether they come or not, I shouldn't have to bring a contestant because I may have help some other way. Now, whether they decide to come or not, that has nothing to do with me.
Do you think just because you're a performer that make you qualified to judge a pageant?
Nope.
No.
I don't either.
Nope.
I don't either.
Child, no.
I don't think that make you qualified to judge not only that pageant. Sometimes you don't even deserve to judge.
Because look, can you count how many of y'all done judge Continental that's performers?
Baby, because sometimes I be like, how's she on the pageant?
So what would make a performer like not qualified to you if they won a pageant?
Well, that could be
a plethora.
Yeah.
And that year you just really was good.
So, like for instance, if you do your makeup and it look chalky all the time, how can you judge my makeup when you haven't even perfected your makeup and it doesn't look polished? It look cakey or wrong, or your hair is never polished. You always wear old.
And this is just on the show, not in the pageant.
Yeah, or your drag dirty, or just how you keep like a lot of things. That could be a lot. No, just because you might have had a good night, or you might have, scoped the formula out and see what the girls are doing.
You pulled it together.
That still don't make you good enough to judge the pageant.
You pulled it together, Judge.
Yeah. Chevelle, you
girl, because I'm telling you, it's rolling through my mind, I can tell you.
And it's just like I'm saying it, ain't it?
Yeah, girl. Anytime when you pop up, because your makeup such and such, I can see somebody. Because your hair. I see it. But you down there with the pen. Yeah. I'm like,
So if a person always has let's say you're a performer, you got a glam team, which you always like put your hair, makeup on, all that kind of stuff. That person wouldn't be qualified to judge.
And I'm I'm not even saying that, you know.
Well, but what does she look like when she don't have her glam squad?
And I'm gonna say this. I know people.
A girl can have a glam squad and still look damn glam on her own. But then there's some girls that can have a glam squad and then look a damn fool when they don't have it. So, you know.
But I do know people that do pageants and they might not come across in the pageant. They don't win them, you know, but they do what they can. They do what they do, but they know how to tell you what to do to win. I've seen that happen.
Yeah, because judging is an art in itself. And you know, you just have to know how to be a good and effective judge. Now, some people sit on the panel and they're not good judges, they're just judgmental.
You said that. No, you said
so
that.
They don't necessarily know what they're supposed to be looking for, but they know how to sit and read somebody. But can offer nothing constructive. And they have no concept of how to distribute points.
So do you think people from the community should judge the pageant, or should you bring a different dynamic? You see what I'm saying?
No, and on that note, we going to commercial. And we are back. So, like I said, it's a pageant every week in the world, around the city, around the globe. Now we need to figure out and get y'all to know who's on the throne. Oh, shit, what did I just try on my phone?
When you give up your queen?
I give up. Well, now they have gave them the okay for Hawaii to start having gatherings and stuff like that again. That has been the hold up. That is why I haven't been giving up my title for Universal Show Queen. So it usually be in the end of May, beginning of June. Now they're trying to work on it to be in October during Pride Month, so that'll give people time enough to get ready for the pageant and buy tickets and all that kind of stuff like that. So hopefully we'll be I'll be giving up the title in Hawaii during Pride Month in October. So let's hope. So hopefully y'all come down and support and have a good time in Hawaii. It's a fun time too. In Florida, they had Mr. Gay World USA, and those are all the contestants that was in the contest We had a couple of friends that was in the contest. Nathaniel is his name. They gave up. He gave up. Mr. World lives in Georgia. He's from Tennessee. But this is the this is the winner. His name is Tony Ardolino, and he's the new Mr. Gay World USA 2022, and he's on his way to Africa to compete for Mr. Gay World. That's kind of sickening, though, that you got to go all the way. You get to go all the way to Africa, though.
Yeah, to Africa.
Yeah, and get your chips. I just went all the way.
Congratulations.
Okay, you can go over there and do old lowdown Beyonce talent. Who won the world, girls? Over in Rochester, New York, we have Miss Rochester, Elizabeth Conde. She's pictured right here with the legendary Maya Douglas. And Maya Douglas celebrated 25 years of being Miss Rochester. For those of you who don't know, she's from Rochester, New York. She lives in Chicago now. She had a stint here in Texas for quite some time at Station 4, where the Village Station then when she was working there. And then also Mr. Midwest All-American Goddess Sean Monroe Dupree is the newly crowned Mr. All-American Goddess, right there with Antonio and Michael J. Valentine. And then over in Atlanta, Georgia, we have Miss Empire Closet Ball, Diamond Monroe. She looks very happy right there. She looks very happy. Like, yeah, John, I'm on the closet ball.
She looks ecstatic.
If y'all have any, I don't know who's going to Universal Show Queen, but I'm giving it up. So if you're interested in going to Universal Show Queen, hit me up and let's get you in the right direction.
Over there vibrating. She must have some intentions on going.
I've already been to Hawaii.
And Aja was first runner up
to the island.
The year before I gave it up, right, Aja?
I was second.
You were second runner up?
I won black and white fashion, talent, and I tied for evening gown. My downfall in the pageant was costume, was showgirl costume. I had a little mishap. I left too soon because it's something that's kind of like time and you have to really carry on in the costume. And I had a mishap, and that's what lost me the pageant, but that will not happen when I go back to the island. So girls, be ready.
It is black and white couture fashion, evening gown, talent, and showgirl costume. Talent and showgirl costume is the highest score categories. It is you win $4,000. I don't know if they're going to raise the price, but I'm sure it will be $4,000, and along with a whole bunch of other gifts and stuff like that. It's an amazing title to be, and I love being. All my sisters in here, Christina Dahl, she's a former. Aloha, Christina, and so it's an amazing title to have, and the people over there are so loving, and it's just an amazing thing to be. And we also working on a Universal Show Queen tour. So if you're interested in having the show queens in your city, please hit me up and let me know, Angela Carrera or someone, Christina Dahl, any one of us, and we will get it going, Jess. So don't forget, for those of you who are on here, if you have not subscribed, please go and subscribe to Chevelle Brooks 75 on our YouTube page. We definitely need your subscriptions. We need your subscriptions. We need your subscriptions. We want you to click like, click share, and subscribe. Okay, just please go and subscribe if you have not subscribed to Chevelle Brooks 75. And also, if you want to advertise with us like we do our commercials here, please hit me up. Let me know what you want to advertise, and I will work with you on the things that you need to do to advertise here with us. We are here each and every Wednesday night at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Eastern. Myself, Nua Dupree, Kayla Finn, Dominique Sanchez, Nicole Love Dupree, and Trent Simmons. They was at work. Nicole, I think, is not feeling good. Maybe I think she got like a little cold or something like that. She been out there singing in the cold at lips. With her titties out. We love y'all so much. Speedy recovery, Nicole, and we thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. And as always, we love you, and y'all be safe out there. And remember to wear your mask, and don't forget to always get your entire Just. Tevin, I love you so much. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Now, how you do this? Because y'all know I've been here by myself.
Ooh, honey. I gotta go. I gotta go. Yes, God, honey, they had tuned in, baby. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go.